Hey everyone, it's Sonic Wolf and welcome to the commentary video of Sonic Unleashed. I'm probably gonna guess we're a third of the way there. Okay, now I really hate this introduction because one, it sounds ridiculous, and second, I sound like a freaking cheerleader. Dude, you're not in elementary school. I mean, come on, man, you're better than that. You're what, like nearly 16, 17? I don't know. I don't know when I first made that video or recorded it. Now, from what I can tell when I was trying to download my old videos, this one probably has the most dislikes. I will admit it. I am not shaming anyone because of it. I deserve to get a lot of dislikes on this video that I'm doing the commentary on because one, it sucks, and second, it is completely dumb. Well, dumb as in the whole video itself. Now, we're at the day stage of Spagonia. I would love to go, like, somewhere in Europe that's based on this game. You know, just to sit next to outside the cafe, have a cup of coffee, and have a chat with my girlfriend. I don't really have a girlfriend or a wife or anything like that. It would be nice in the future as such. You know, just to kind of hang out with her and just basically chat about, you know, a lot of things, just enjoying the nice, beautiful atmosphere in a type of section in Europe, pretty much. Okay, now, I didn't really realize it, but Otto, he's the character of Spagonia. He actually gives us the tablet, which are like pieces that can unlock the night and day stages of a specific level. Not level, but a specific area, if it's day or night stages in that location, pretty much. Oh, it's a continent. Okay, I don't know how I can spell. I do deeply apologize. Now, if I can remember correctly, this is probably the video that I was also doing another project, which is Mario Kart 64. Now, for those of you who don't know, I was doing a second project known as Super Mario 64. Well, not. It's basically Mario Kart, and it's on the Nintendo 64. It's Mario Kart, pretty much. And it was on the Virtual Console for the Wii U, rest in peace. Oh, this part, I really don't like this part. This is where I added 2 different music tracks in that video, and no, it is not funny, it's completely dumb and idiocy. Thank God I actually removed that during editing and post-production, because that would have been hell with like the claims and copyrights, you know. Still to respect the boundaries. Okay, I didn't realize it till now, but it kind of looks like a piranha, but with only one eye. It's kind of freaky. Now, I find this boss fight to be somewhat challenging than the Egg Beetle in Missouri. Because one, I don't think you can boost into the enemy after its guard is down. Now this part, I actually managed to hack the section, because you need to look at the patterns on where the beams are firing. And yes, I just learned the basic technique of patterns. It's a very common skill and understanding from that movie Pixel, which it is a really bad movie, I will admit, but the only good thing about it is, well, learning patterns, as humorous that is. I find this part to be kind of a joke. You just avoid all the beams at once when there's a clear section. Now, I think this is during the part of the game where the production team pretty much gave up on adding extra cutscenes, because I think after this boss fight, they pretty much never had extra cutscenes involving characters like Sonic, Tails, and Amy, which it is a huge shame. Because I would really love to see a bit more character development between Amy and Sonic in his Werehog form. Not in a romantic kind of sense, but just more like understanding each other. It doesn't have to go super deep, it just has to bring out a bit of characterization, even if it's out of the story. Yeah, I know, I'm just adding random things to the game to make it much more enjoyable, because it is a good game despite its really bad reception at the time. But you have to admit, it is a really great game with some strong emotions to it, as opposed to a few modern Sonic games, which I don't know the actual names, but I just prefer the Wii era of Sonic games, because that's the era I grew up in, which ironically was the dark era. Oh, what's up with the frame rate?
Okay, he's gonna do it a third time.
Wow, look at those flags that are hanging on the pillars. Yeah, I don't know if they're called flags or banners, but they look like flags.
I don't know how we'll go for this episode.
Okay, I found this out just now. About this bridge. How long is this bridge? I know it's a video game, it doesn't make any sense, but how long is that bridge? Like, seriously. And it just goes in an oval, like, there's no exit entrance, something. It's very weird. Like I said, nothing in the video game makes any realistic sense, but you had to reach suspension of disbelief. And I finished with 69 rings. It wasn't a joke, it was unintentional, it's just a number that just happened, which it's supposed to be funny, but it's not. Oh, and I'm probably gonna guess if you get a C rank, you will get no moon medals. I don't know, I'm just guessing. And here we meet the Temple of Gaia number 3. Yep. So the first one we got was in Missouri, the second one we got was in Chennai, and the third one was in Spagonia. So we're doing pretty well so far. That was the clip added, that stupid Harlem Shake music. That music was about 3 years ago at the time. Yeah, so it almost looks like we're halfway there, but it's almost. It's like we're under halfway there. So maybe Professor Pickle. Oh, speaking of which, I didn't really realize it about Professor Pickle's traits. Not just the Gaia manuscripts, but also his infamous cucumber sandwiches. What's kind of humorous about this, last night when I was looking at cucumber sandwiches, it's pretty much a afternoon tea, which was very popular in the United Kingdom, which I'm probably going to guess that Professor Pickle is like an English type character. I don't know, it's just speculations. Alright, and so now they get to see us in Werehog form. Werehog form, my tongue twister, which is very, yeah. Okay, that was very dull. Like, I really, really wish there was a bit more interaction with Amy and Sonic in his Werehog form. I kind of discuss about personal things, just, I don't know, just to kind of emphasize the character a lot more instead of it being dull. Which, it is understandable, considering it's a kid's game, but you don't need to go extremely deep or extremely, you know, over the top with its mature settings. Like, you still had to make it appropriate, especially for it being a kid's game. That's all I gotta say. Alright, now Holoska. Now, I like Holoska a bit more than what the majority of people think. Because I'm just gonna guess the one thing that I like about Holoska in the night stages, it's not only just the view of it, but it's also the lack of, well, there's no like ice physics. Okay, what is that?
quick time events that I
Dude,
actually
you've...
missed. So,
Okay, so it looks like we're fighting
I'll show you
against
guys what happens
the
if
Dark
you
Gaia
fail
Phoenix
quick
for like a
time
third
events.
time.
This is what happens if you fail
Oh,
quick
okay,
time events.
this is where I
First one,
showed the failed quick time events. I didn't really show that in the previous video, but
it is
it's just something random that I just wanted to show. Just what happens if you fail the quick time events.
I didn't think that was gonna happen.
And I'm probably gonna...
The second
Okay, so I
fail
probably do it
is
about
this.
3 times. I cannot tell you how difficult it is to even show the fail quick time events. I remember Resident Evil 5, that was really, really difficult to get all the fail quick time events.
The first
Because
game mode
that
on
took
the
me,
base
that
stage,
took me
you go to
like
the first
nearly,
act of Tunyon, jump over the
I don't know, I can't remember how long it's been since I
jump
played
over
that
to the
game,
loading stage,
or just how long it took to get all the fail,
and then
fail quick
go
time
across
events.
the middle,
I'm probably gonna guess it would
instead
take 20
into
minutes
the river, like
for
there.
one
On
particular
day stage,
stage.
this is what a game over looks like. Now, the second
Oh, and
game
this is where I
over-
show
now, the other game
2
over,
different styles
if
of
you
game
take the jump,
overs.
if you take
One based
a lot
on
of
the
damage, or if you lose all your
day
health,
stages and one
this is what
based on
happens.
night stages, which
come
it is unique.
Yeah, look at that. I'm already down it, but then look.
Now, I always find this pretty cool how they revive Sonic. It's very cool. The green the green energy just going around him, like I always like that. It's kind of cool. I remember that took me so long to really capture that footage.
Attack me was pretty funny. Yeah, there are 2 different types of game overs, and I'll see you guys.
Yeah, you can
tomorrow
briefly
or
see that gameplay
Tuesday
footage
or
there.
a week
They just
later
didn't really
tomorrow for
edit
more
it
Sonic Unleashed
properly,
here.
which is
Well,
pretty
I'll see you
funny.
all night. See you guys next time.
And yep, that's the end screen that you guys get to see.